every single day, I thank God for giving me the intellectual capacity to tell and write my own history and story as the world's first dark-skinned activist, as the inventor of dark-skinned activism. Because see, when I'm dead and gone, those that come behind me, and to be honest with you, those that are living right now will know who put this whole dark-skinned issue on the map. You know, and I'm very honored to have been the one to have done that. Whether or not people want to give me credit or not, it's okay. Because guess what? I know what the true history is. I know the truth, and I know how to write it because I know how to write my own history. So I thank God every day for giving me that ability to put it down intellectually. No matter what someone else says or what someone else does, I know that the true history is written. It's always written. And see, that's been one of the things that's been the downfall of Black people. And that's why people have been able to come in and just steal things and plagiarize, you know, and do all kinds of fraudulent things, is because we have not taken the time to write our own history. And the dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober is writing the history of how I invented dark-skinned activism, of how I put this whole dark-skinned issue on the map for others to come behind me and do the same thing. Because see, let me tell you guys something. Let me give you some history, and this is in my book. You know, back in 1998, when I started speaking on dark skin, everybody was afraid to do it. The only person that was really out there doing it, and I always give her credit because I'm not a liar and I'm not an intellectual fraud, I give her credit, is Cola Booth. She was the only one that was doing it. In fact, she was the first dark-skinned female to actually come out and do it and speak on it. And I came behind her as Rashida Strober, inventing dark-skinned activism. Everybody else, I promise y'all, and I'm writing the history, so y'all gonna get it from me. But if you do your research on it, you will find that what I'm saying was true. Before this whole social media thing, before it was popular to come out and start talking about it just because you think it's trending and all this kind of stuff, Rashida Strober has been doing this for the longest. Rashida Strober has been taking beatings, verbal beatings, been kicked out of people's houses. We're talking about dark skin. I've been doing it. That's the history of dark skin activism. You know, like I said, before Facebook, before YouTube, before it hit the internet, Rashida Strober, the world's first dark skin activist, has been doing it before it was popular. And I'm so thankful, like I said, to God, because I write my own history. I tell it. And I'm putting these books out and letting people know this is what it is. Because I already know that people is going to study it. I've created this whole dark skin brand. It's just the truth. So it's incumbent upon me to tell the accurate history, just like hip hop. We invented hip hop, African Americans, but because, you know, if we don't write it, if we don't tell the story, then it's going to get distorted in history. And I refuse to let that happen. The world will know that Rashida Strober is the person through dark skin activism that put the dark skin issue on the map. It's going to be written in a book for anybody, anywhere in the world to read. And the written word is king. I'm so happy that God gave me the wisdom to understand that. So with that being said, I have my latest release, Darkism, 25 ways that dark-skinned people are discriminated against. I want y'all to get this book. It's pivotal. It has never been done before. Again, I'm the world's first dark-skinned activist, so this is what I have been doing for years. It's not new to me. It's not anything that I'm just saying I'm doing just for the moment. I've been doing it, and I'm going to continue to do it until the day I die. Y'all can count on that from me. My true fans, they already know. So Darkism is just another extension of my years of work from 1998 until the present. So I want you guys to get this book. You can get it from me for $25 if you want a signed autographed copy. All you have to do is email me at darkskinisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com, and I'll send you a autographed copy, getting it from the original world's first dark skin activist. And I'll send you got to email me, send me your email address, and I will send you an invoice. And then after which you will get an autographed copy of my book as well. You can also get, this is $25 as well, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the first motivational book in the world for dark-skinned females. It's 25 bucks. If you get it from me, I'll send you an autographed copy. And this is my baby right here. Wrote this back in 2006. Told y'all I've been doing this thing. It's a play. It's an actual play, but people wanted me to turn it into a book. They were so compelled by it. They said, you got this as a book version. So I sat down, penned the book, and here we have it right here. A dark-skinned woman's revenge. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to see this play. I toured this play. I've been touring it since 2006. So it's also won an award. I won for Actress of the Year for my portrayal of one of the characters in the book. It's an awesome play. It's been on the Atlanta Black Theater Festival at the University of South Florida. I mean, I've been putting in work. I keep telling y'all this. That's why I'm writing the history of how I put this dark skin thing on the map. You understand? Rashida Strober put it on the map. It is what it is. So I want y'all to see this play. But in the meantime, you can't see it. If I'm not in the city near you, you can read the book. And by the way, when you buy these books directly from me, the proceeds go to my live productions. So if you want to support that, just buy a book. I'll send you an autographed copy. Otherwise, you can get these same books at Amazon. Okay, they're different prices. They're a little bit cheaper, so you can get them at Amazon. And I just want y'all to know that I'm writing that history of how Rashida Strober put dark skin issues on the map. Now I'm making this video as well because one of my fans asked me to speak on Leslie Jones. Now I've been watching Leslie Jones before she became famous like she is now. She was in a movie, I believe it was with Martin Lawrence. And I didn't like at that time. I remember getting into an argument with one of my family members about this. I spoke to them about how I did not like how she was portrayed as a stereotype of a dark-skinned woman. How they were trying to demean her, how they were trying to make her less feminine. I didn't like any of that. And I spoke on that, and I told y'all, man, if I would have recorded some of the talks and discussions that I had with people in 98, before the internet was around, y'all be like, whoa. I mean, I used to get kicked out of people's houses for talking about dark skin. I've been abused by a lot of people. And I spoke on Leslie Jones. I didn't like it. I hated how she was being depicted, but I understood it. Because see, look, I understood in terms of why she would take the job, because it's not a lot of work for dark-skinned women. You know, a lot of the work that's available in Hollywood is the stereotypical bullshit ass roles that sometimes we have to take to get work. And I'm a performer. I'm an actress myself. I lived in LA, and people have tried to cast me in stereotypical roles. I'm gonna tell y'all some stories about that. So I empathize with the sister. I'm not gonna sit here and call her no coon. I'm not gonna call her no sellout. I'm not gonna say that she's pushing dark-skinned women back. I'm gonna support her because I know how it is to be living in Los Angeles and be dark-skinned and have all these issues going on and not be treated fairly. That's what darkism. Why y'all think I wrote this book, Darkism? I told y'all I've been doing this thing, dark-skin activism, since 1998. I put this thing on the map. You understand? No one even heard of the phrase dark-skinned activist before Rashida came along. No one even started really talking about it until I came along. I put it on the map, the dark-skin issue on the map, period, point blank. I said that to say this. I spoke about these issues in this book because it's been real to me all along. So I'm not surprised that people would demean Leslie Jones. I'm not surprised by it. I'm not surprised by how these racists are coming out calling her names, because this is what they've been doing. This is what I've been speaking about for years, telling people about. You understand? So I support this sister, and I want her to become even more famous and successful than she already is. I love her because I know she put in work. And you got to understand, it is the work that a person put in that really counts. All this lip service and talking, no, she put in work. And all those years of hard work, she's finally starting to see a payoff. She's getting into movies, and she's doing her thing. And I'm praying that better opportunities and better roles will come along. That's why I created my role. I created work for myself, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. And I remember, I'm going to tell y'all something else. When I came out with A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, people want to know why I do it as a one-woman show, because nobody wanted to perform the parts. That's what I'm saying. Nobody even was talking about dark skin at all. They was embarrassed to talk about it. So I had to play all the characters in A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. I understand these things. I understand these things not from a superficial fake level. A lot of people faking it. I understand it from actually putting in years of hard work, of going through dark skin activism, of going through the experiences of it. You know, so I said, I'm not going to sit up here and wait around for these cowards to jump on the bandwagon and be a part of this groundbreaking play, A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. I said, you know what? I'm a talented as hell. I could play all the roles myself. And I've been doing it since 2006. This play is actually, I recorded it or registered it with the Writers Guild of America back in 2006. I've been doing the thing. I'm telling you, people don't know the real history of this. I remember asking one of my friends who was a talented performer to take on the role, because I didn't want to do it, but nobody was, they were afraid to take the dark skin issue on. You know, I did it when people were afraid to do it. They didn't want to talk about it. A lot of people are talking about it only now because they feel like, oh, it's something popular to talk about. You know, that ain't real. That's why I say y'all getting the real deal. Y'all getting the real shit. Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist, is the real fucking deal. Okay? I've been living this life for real. Nothing fake with me. You ain't gonna get that fake shit with me. I'm gonna be here talking about dark skin in the long haul because I've been doing it. It's in my heart. Shout out to Cola Booth, who came before me, who was talking about it before anybody talked about it. She wasn't afraid. Everybody else was afraid. This was before social media. You know, I feel like a lot of people come speaking on it. They're not coming from it from a realistic point of view. It ain't real. You're doing it just because it's something that you see that's being popularized by a person like me, by me. Like I said, no one heard of the dark skin activist before I came along because I've been doing this for the longest, and I'm actually authentic in the real deal. You ain't gonna get it no realer than this. So going back to Leslie Jones, this woman been doing her thing. She's a talented actress. She's been doing it for years. Give her credit and her props. Don't sit there and call her names. Don't call her a sellout. She's not a sellout. She's not a coon. She's a beautiful, talented, dark-skinned woman that deserves to have her shine. She deserves to have her shine for putting in the work. And I only respect people who are authentic and real and that have actually put in the work. And that's why she gets my respect. And I will back her, and I support her, and I love the sister. Y'all look out for the history. I'm writing the history of how Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist, put dark-skinned issues on the map. I put it on the map. I'm writing the history. So nobody won't be confused. Because the written word is king. People could talk and give lip service all day and all night. But I know how to write my history. I know how to tell the truth about it. Because I'm not afraid of the truth. A lot of people are afraid of the truth. They want to lie and shuck and jive and BS. But I'm here for the long haul. I'll be an old woman. You understand me? Still doing dark-skinned activism. Why? Because I put it on the map. I invented it. So y'all get y'all my dark-skinned books. I got more coming at y'all. I got the history coming of how I put it on the map. But for now, and until I come to a city near you with a dark-skinned woman's revenge, y'all got my books to keep y'all company and to read. And I love my true supporters who know the deal. I love y'all for supporting me because y'all know the truth. I ain't even got to tell y'all. But for those that don't know or those that want to lie and manipulate, I'm writing the history of how Rashida Strober put the whole dark skin issue on the map. Made it popular for people to even talk about. Rashida Strober did it. World's first dark skin activist coming at y'all. Support Leslie Jones. Go see the movie. Support, show this sister love. Okay? And I will talk to y'all again soon. And I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. And I got so much more to come. Rashida Strober, the inventor of dark-skinned activism, the world's first dark-skinned activism, and your favorite dark-skinned chick. I'll talk to you guys again soon.